mood, right? But I'm in a cunt to a fucking mood, right? Kinda, right? I'm like Raj. And when you're just like, can someone, Abdi needs to die. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just, I've had enough of you cunts, right? I reckon I put you folk in here personally. I mean, obviously, you are like slightly higher in my estimation because at least you've come out just to see me. You're just out to see me, are you? I've got a notepad, but this is not for action. I haven't got any jokes written down. I was going to take some questions. Is there anything, boys, you would like to know?
Why are you wearing shades?
Why am I wearing shades? Oh, because lights affect my speech. Lights affect my speech. It's like an epilepsy type thing, and I just think it's fucking look cooler. I look like an escaped convict. That's kind of the look I'm going for, because you look like prison bitches. So normally I sit and I spend days and I think about it and I think this is what I'm going to say and this is what I'm going to write, and then I'm just like, you can't something, I've been on that fucking Facebook, right? And it's almost like it's just a stream of people who are cunts, who have got cunty opinions, and who I just disagree with, right? But like, I didn't realise that people use Facebook, because I lost a lot of memories, right? So I've had to be re-socialised, and it was during COVID. I had kind of woke up with no memories of fuck all, and then all these kids had teen on my flat during COVID, right? Like they had actually just thought, this is a spazzy, so we'll just go in, take over our house, because I've got a basement and all. So I had about 20, 30 kids in my house at any fucking point in time, and I was just sitting there like I totally spaced out, and the idea of father fucking where if I was anything, right? And then, so I've got socialised by children, right? So now I've got no idea if it's appropriate and if it's not appropriate, and I've lost all my social learning and nothing. And then I'm on Facebook, and then I had this phone, and I had like an app on it called Facebook, and I had 3,500 friends who turns out none of them are pals. Like, not a fucking single one of them. Right? So I've been like, so they were putting all this shit in their post, and I would just see someone, and I'd be like, I don't agree with that, boom, 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 just fucking arguing with Abdi, not realising that it's actually their own little private members club for folk that agree with them. Right? So I've just been basically blacklisted and made a cunt of myself. Now Abdi fucking hates me, even though they didn't even came me before, now they came me and they hate me. So that's where I am in life, pretty much right now. So that's how it's been happening. You're smiling, so that's okay. You're not scared of me, you're feeling sorry for me. You know, that's something to tea. So the thing that I've noticed, right, because although I've lost a lot of social learning and social memories, I haven't lost any of my academic learning, anything that I've read. So the Bible is pretty much in my heart, right, because I have read the Bible, just to make sure I'm getting into heaven, and I am. Is that right? It's fine. Yous are not. Fucking none of yous are. Just me. Just me and Jesus. That's it. Me and Jesus. And he's duh. It's got to be a party. Right, so I remember that, and then I remembered I'm learning for university, right? So everything I've read is still in there. It's a different part of the brain that's been affected. So what I'm noticing is propaganda. Everything is propaganda. And what I'm noticing is basically that the entire comedy industry have all agreed, because all my friends were comedians that I dated years ago when I was running gigs. I've noticed that basically they're just, white men are now evil. Have you noticed this? Yous are all the evil cunts now, right? And everybody else, every other group is gone up against yous. Have you noticed that? Right, so people of colour, women, gays, lesbians, are all turning against you cunts. Right? And I'm trying to advise against that, right? I'm trying to advise against that, because like, when you cunts get together, shit happens. Right? So it's a really bad idea to start attacking mental fucking men. Right? It's really a bad idea to start attacking white men. Because you can take our countries and blow the fuck out of places. You know? Right? I would be really upset. So I've been defending yous. And I've been getting excluded because I've been defending blokes. Because I'm supposed to be on the side of everybody else. And I'm like, well, I'm not. Because I think these are racist, homophobic, sexist bigots. Are you? Are you? Yeah. He is. Just one of you. I don't think that. Like in my experience, like we're being told, right, that historically that white people are inherently racist, that And I think white is a fucking racist term, because what the fuck does that even mean, white? Like, most white people in the UK, and certainly in Scotland, are Celts, which is actually a Hebrew derivative people. And they are fucking white people. Anglo-Saxons are the white people, right? So to classify Scottish men as white is fucking ridiculous. You're actually Jews, I'm afraid. Most of you, whether you can it or no, genetically. Huh? You didn't have it? You haven't got the nose for it. That's because I did had your nose got killed. And only folk with physical traits associated with Judaism lived. Right? Because we're cleaning you out and all the rest of it. So I'm kind of a bit dark, okay? We will get lighter. We will get lighter. So anyway, so what was the latest thing that I did? Oh yeah, because I was a lassie on Facebook, a really famous comedian, had said something about some guy seeing tantrums at airports, and had said, I can only imagine that they're all white and privileged. And I'm just like, no, a guy that's seeing a tantrum hasn't grown up with a privileged life. He's probably been traumatised and abused by some cunt, right? And now Aubrey's turning on me and turned against me and is calling me a cunt because we're defending somebody having a tantrum. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. It's just not funny. Sorry about that. So that's it. So that's what's been happening. So I'm thinking that comedians are cunts as a general population. Like if we're going to start slandering a population, then that's probably comedians are generally cunts, and like the artistic community in general, because they're all like labeling groups as bad rather than individuals as bad, and that's about it really. I'm dying on my arse, am I? Is that right? Kind of reasonably amusing, sort of little laughs. That's okay. I'm sweating a little bit. I would take off my top, but I'm actually wearing. I slept in this place. I was just like, I'm only getting for a couple of hours. I don't need to get dressed, do ya? So I did. I slept in these clothes. Did I change? I didn't even change my socks. What a fucking mink! What a fucking mink! I've just really had enough of society and civilization. Like genuinely, just had enough of you all. I'm just sort of sick of it, to be honest. Okay, what else? Is there anything you would like to know genuinely? You're smiling. I mean, that's a good thing. I tend to assume it's smiling, even if laughter's not a good. Like smiling is always a positive thing. So what do you think of 50-year-old men fucking 19-year-old lassies? Because that's what the feminists are complaining about at the moment. Leonardo DiCaprio fucking a 19-year-old.
Well, we're all 50, so...
You would fuck. I don't think there's nothing wrong. When I was 19, I was more sexually positive and proactive and more assured of my sexuality than I am now. You fuck me now, you're a fucking weirdo. But if you fucked me when I was 19, you weren't it. You know what I mean? Sorry, I missed. Was there a joke here that we missed? You wanted to share it with the class?
I was going to say, I think it should happen more.
You think what?
I think it should happen more.
It should happen more? 50-year-olds and 19-year-olds?
If they don't become 50.
Aye, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Right? Because the thing is, right, this is why I think that folks shouldn't have sex. I watched a clip with Theo Vaughan and Louis C.K. and they were talking about their youthful sexual experiences. But they had their first sexual experiences when they were like 14, 15. And they're now in their 50s and they're reminiscing about their 14, 15-year-old fucking action. And you can see them getting really fucking excited about the memory of them when they were 14, right? So you really shouldn't fuck before you're a fully grown adult, because when you're 50, you're gonna look like a pedo when you remember your fucking first sexual experiences. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I was 14, well.
So you were 14 when you lost your virginity to another 14-year-old?
I'll make sure.
Was she ages with you, or was she younger than you?
Yeah,
She was older, okay. Right, okay. But when you remember that experience now as an adult, do you feel like a pedo? You didn't, even though you're remembering having sex with a child. When you think of it, do you know what I mean? Like you are, like this is because I've got lassies. I spend a lot of time with young people, and I mentor a lot of young people, and they're all fucking each other, and they're sucking dick and ahing, and they're fucking 14, 15, and they're like sending each other dick pics and tit pics and vag pics and ass pics and ahing. I'm like, the day that you're 16, you're a pedo. That's kiddie porn. And they're like, well, I'll wait till I'm 16 before I delete it. Is that too dark?
Yeah.
It's a technicality. I bet you are glad you didn't have your phones when you were 15, 16, 17, 18. Could you imagine that shit? So anyway, oh well, I'm not gonna finish on that joke. I will finish soon though. Finish soon. Is that what you say to your girlfriends? There's your name on for it. So. Okay, well that was a little bit chaotic, a little bit all over the place. But I think that's okay considering I'm so emotional. So emotional, feeling rejected by the comedy industry for me agreeing that you're a racist homosexual. No, no racist homosexuals. Racist, homophobic, misogynist. What's the other word that's being used for collective?
Paedophile. Paedophile.
Paedophile. I know, yeah, I'm not accusing you, sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that yous were, right? Okay, I was just trying to get a conversation. I think a 19-year-old lassie is all enough for sex. A 19-year-old loon? No. Right? I don't think men are ready for sex until they're about 35. To be honest. Okay, I'm going to go. Because you've got some amazing folk up next and that are probably more prepared and have got actual fucking jokes. Okay, so I've got my cup of tea. Right, thank you very much anyway. Cheers.
There you go. So gents, I'll put this over here, you can sniff it later.